What's up, guys? Welcome. And if you were here right now, this video was meant for you, especially at this time right now. We're in a pretty critical time of the year. It's really about the halfway mark in the year. A lot of us are maybe looking at the year as if, wow, a lot of this time has gone by and I haven't really accomplished, or the year hasn't gone in the direction that I thought it would. Maybe you're facing some disappointments right now. Maybe there's some certain things going on that are counter to what you had envisioned. And I'm going to propose to you right now that what you do is just ignore the things that are counter to your intention. And I'm going to give you guys like some personal examples of this right now, because in my life personally, I can be kind of polarizing, I suppose would be one way of saying it. When I'm meeting people and when I'm in the interacting with people, and of course, things, it depends, but a lot of the times I get some people really, so I'll give you guys an example. I was at VidCon recently and ended up meeting a lot of different people, a lot of different creators and stuff. And so I had a few different people come up to me actually that were like, hey, like, especially some guys that I met that were actually really successful, really cool guys. And they were, they thought that maybe they recognized me from somewhere, or they were like, oh yeah, like I saw you earlier and I wanted to say what's up, like just kind of like being complimentary, like they liked my energy, they liked my vibe, all this. And we had some really great conversations with them. But now on the flip side of this, there was one chick who in particular I had met, ended up inviting me and another female friend that I befriended at the event to this after party. And the after party consisted of some pretty like well-known people, some creators that have big followings and stuff like this. And so we ended up going, we drove over there, and when I got there, again, certain people just clicked, just had these interactions, right? Where it was just like, oh, it was really good vibes all around. With this one girl in particular, the one that was like throwing the event or supposedly had invited us to go, really she invited my female friend and I came along as well. She like saw me, but then just like looked away, or just like didn't even acknowledge my existence, didn't even acknowledge my presence at all. And I've had a fair amount of experiences like this. If you tend to be somebody who goes out and you put yourself out there a lot, whether it be on social media or in person, maybe you'll be able to relate, because when you really kind of just put yourself out there, especially if you have, let's say, an outgoing personality, or you're kind of somebody who just says what they want, like no filter, or your energy is just a little bit kind of extroverted, and maybe it some people, maybe it rubs people the wrong way, right? Well, I've had experiences like this where, people have just been rude or rejected me or whatever the case, right? And there's definitely been people that have actually gone even overboard than this and really tried to do things that were mean, that were hurtful towards me, kind of throw me under the bus in front of other people. And what I've chosen to do, and this is a thing that I've done, is that I just ignore it, because I know that I don't have ill will towards people. I don't have any negative intentions towards anyone. And if somebody wants to interpret what I'm doing or what I have to say or the way that I move as some sort of me trying to be better than everybody, or me trying to exert my influence, or me trying to do anything that has any sort of negative connotation or interpretation, it's not up to me to try to feel bad about that, to apologize for the way that I've, conducted myself, because again, at the end of the day, I really haven't done anything that has harmed anyone else, or and certainly not coming from a place that would be from that type of angle, right? So just interesting, right? It's really interesting, as you move throughout life and as you experience more things and have those diverse experiences, you run into situations where it's like, wow, this person really just doesn't like me, or this person just is is rude to me, and for whatever reason, they might not even be able to explain it. It could be that you remind them of somebody that they knew once, maybe something you did or your mannerisms triggered them because of some sort of experience that they had in the past, or maybe you look like their ex-boyfriend, or who the heck knows, right? It doesn't matter, and at the end of the day, analyzing it and shredding it to bits isn't going to help anyways. What is going to help is ignoring anything that is counterproductive towards your intention, towards the goodwill that you are putting out into the world, and towards the positivity that you are radiating. Because if you are a person that is watching this channel right now, if you found this video, if this video found you, I know that you are on a path of growth. I know that you have things that you want to say, and you have positive energy that you want to bring into the world. And it's important for you to let that light shine and not allow it to be dimmed by any of the naysayers and any of the people out here that are going to try to exert any form of shame or guilt tactics on you. I can tell you right now that anybody in your life that does this in a place where they want to exert some sort of shame on you, make you feel guilty, humiliate you in any form of fashion in order to manipulate you, in order to control a situation and exert their social influence so that they can make you look bad or make themselves look better, or make at your expense make their situation look better, right? These are toxic people that they're going to eventually get what they sow. They're going to get that return on that energetic investment that they're putting out into the world. Because when you have done nobody any wrong, and you really truly don't mean any ill will to people, but people are meeting you with this type of energy, it's really a reflection of where they're at in their own journey, and it's not a reflection on you. So with this being said, guys, it's really important. I really want to get this message across that it is up to you. You are being chosen right now. You've been guided here to this video to understand that there's certain aspects of this 3D that you really need to ignore. And a lot of people in this community, they might say the same thing. I'm coming at it from this particular angle because, look, if there's certain things that are going well, you can take those as signposts that, okay, yeah, this is good, right? But those things that are counterproductive, if it's not helping you, ignore it. That is one secret to success that a lot of successful people use. Every single person that you know, no matter how cool they look or how successful you think they are, or how bright and shiny and full of rainbows and butterflies their entire life has been, I can guarantee you that it hasn't been like that in every single situation. Every single person that achieves their dreams or is on this path where they've made things look easy for themselves, they've had situations too that didn't work to their favor, where they've had to, and that's a lot of the times one of the key kind of secrets to their success is they're able to ignore all the stuff that does not serve them. With that being said, guys, much love as always. I hope that this has reached you at the opportune moment where you can use this to your greatest benefit. With that being said, drop this video with a like, hit me with a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.